Now, let me come against that from this angle. Now, the area of Fulanis in our bushes and all that, many people feel that the kings are not doing enough by allowing those foreigners or those bandits to be in our bushes. Can you, what is your view about this? Do you tend to blame our kings for allowing Fulanis to be in our bushes, sir?
I blame them for not taking proactive action.
Okay.
They should have known before now, because they cannot say, we didn't know who these persons are. It's like God saying, he doesn't know who I am. Meanwhile, he created me.
It's not possible.
It's not possible. The traditional ruler cannot say, he has no idea that new set of people coming to his town, that he had no way of knowing that these people are not good until they started exhibiting their evil character. No, okay. I do not believe that.
Okay.
I believe strongly that the day they started coming, the first 1 or 2 years, somebody must have told them, because there must be somebody from Uromi who stayed in the north. There must be somebody from Irua who stayed in the north. There must be somebody from Igwebe who stayed in the north. There must be somebody from Benin who stayed in the north, who are now at home, who know these people, the Fulani, very well, not the Hausas.
Yeah.
Who will now tell Zaiki, these people, I know them, I stayed there before, they're not good do. They have no way of saying, they have no idea that they were not good. I do not believe that. It is at that stage, early stage, that they were taking proactive action and saying, this group of people, we don't need you. We are enough with the kind of people we have around us, these outside people. This other group, no, we don't need you this area. But now, there's nothing they can do. It's beyond them. For them to stop them now is beyond them. It's beyond them. It's like when you want to marry, and somebody tells you, this guy you are going to marry is a troublemaker, too quarrelsome. You will say, no, I can manage her. No problem. You eventually marry her. And this time now, she will be fighting everybody, your members of your family, and the people outside, your neighbors. And she already has 3, 4, 5 children for you. It will be difficult for you
to do anything about
to now say, you are no longer my wife, you drive her away. What about the children? That's where we are now.
Meaning they have come to stay, right?
I wouldn't say that one. I wouldn't say they have come to stay. What I'm always saying is that even the state governments know, because of political reasons, selfish political reasons, they allowed it. Even till now, because of selfish political reasons, they still allowing it. It's not that the federal government cannot take any action. It's not that the state government cannot take action. It's only the local government that cannot take action, because the state government, the local governments, they have been so dehumanized, or the powers of them, their powers have been taken away from them, eroded. So much that they don't have complete access to their finances, their allocations. They can be removed at the will of the governor. They can be suspended at the will of the governor. But for the federal government to declare a state of emergency in any state, you know what it is? It takes a long time. It takes a long time. Until things have become so bad, the president cannot say state of emergency. Look at River State. The quarrel had lasted for almost 2 years. The rift there. Before Bola Tinubu said state of emergency. In local governments, you don't need to have any quarrel misunderstanding with anybody. The governor can just decide to say, chairman removed, suspended. You may go to court, maybe a win, before you come back. The time has already gone. The time you have lost cannot come back to you.
Nice game, real game.
So that is the position.
Wow.
And that is one of the reasons why we have this kind of thing. The state governments, okay, just tell me, you have been elected governor or president. You are spending the first year. You are now talking of re-election in the next tenure. How will you take drastic action against criminals?
Difficult.
That's not your one of your manifestos. Your manifesto is to get elected, inaugurated, sworn in,
And work.
and begin to prepare for the next election. That's their manifesto.
That's the way they are now, yeah. No time to work again.
No work. They don't have agenda. The manifesto is that you get elected, get sworn in. The next thing is that you begin to prepare for the next election. That's the manifesto.
This is
How do you now expect such a governor or such president to not take serious action against a certain sector of people that you know that they have substantial number in population who will vote for you?
It's not possible.
One would have expected you to do your work as it should be. Then you will discover that that population, you think without them you cannot be governor or president. That even without them voting for you, you can still be president or governor.
Yeah, your work will speak for you.
So we now decide that get interested in sustaining, retaining the political position we are occupying, rather than protecting the citizens. That is it. That is it. So when you do that one, what do you expect the traditional ruler to do? Before you say Jack Robinson, he will be suspended. When the traditional ruler is suspended, what happens? Except the traditional ruler is doing the will or the wishes of the governor. Otherwise, he will be suspended. The best the traditional ruler can do is to keep quiet, as if pretend that what is happening is not aware. Meanwhile, he knows there's nothing he can do. The Onoje of Urumi, Onoje of Igbebe, Oma, Irua, Biaja can decide to say, we don't want this set of people in my community. He will call the elders, go to your village and tell them you don't want them. If the governor is in agreement with you, you can afford to do that.
Okay.
But if he's not, you cannot do it.
If you do it, you lose your throne.
You will hear that somebody will warn you, and before you know it, they say you are suspended.
Wow. I think the picture is clear that they are supposed to make sure these people is settled in the first place. Like you said earlier, they have that power that period.
Yes.
But when they have come and established themselves, it becomes difficult to do anything about it.
Yeah, but just come in. Let's say at that time, let's use Urumi as an example. When they were coming to Urumi, they were less than, let's say, maybe 150, 20. But now, the population is high.
Very high.
I can tell you, if you want to count them now, there's no way they will be less than 500. It will be less than, let's say, okay, let me be, they cannot be less than 20,000 in Urumi.
You are very correct. It's a massive people.
How do you now push 20,000 people away when you don't have the government support? The security is not there. You are not in control of the security.